What's up? What's happening? What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Animation Station. That's just for everything and everything animation, including two superheroes that fight crime on the other side of the world. Now, welcome back to Miraculous March 2. I know we took a bit of a detour covering all the Pirates of the Caribbean movies, but those movies are PG-13, and I know a lot of people that watched that movie when they were kids, myself included. So, it only seems fitting that I did all 5 of those reviews on both channels. But now we're back on track. We have this episode. I'm going to say a little bit about Syren, since apparently that review got pulled. And then all that's left is Heroes Day. And then we're done. So, yep, after this, only 2 more episodes of Miraculous to go, and it's a 2-parter. So, yeah, that's what you had to look forward to. So let's go ahead and get this episode over with. And I'm just going to say right now, this episode is decent. Just decent. It's another Chloe-centered one, which usually raises big red flags. But then, her father ends up being the one getting kumatized because he can't do what she requests of them, destroying the school and banning everyone from Paris, including Marinette. And then he's the one that gets akumatized, and the name Makediktator is just stupid, and the design is even worse. My goodness, this is probably one of the worst designs in the season. This design is bad. It is so weird, bizarre, and not very fitting of the character. Yes, you still have a akumatized sash as, an armor piece over, a big chest plate, but, outside of that, what really do you get here? A very, very flat-looking blue with a lightly bluer face, and then a few accents of yellow and that goofy freaking thing on the top of his head. Just, no. Nothing about this design works. No, it feels like it was ripped off of a Power Rangers villain. It is that cheesy and cheap. It is bad. The villain's design is bad. But his power is okay. He can literally make someone do whatever he wants, which can be a very useful power. And it is mostly useful in this episode. He does turn Cat Noir into a literal cat. But because of Chloe's mom, who is also under one of his spells, he doesn't just take the Miraculous right away. Which later comes back to bite him when Ladybug uses a laser pointer to send him after the guards. Really? That didn't work. And I also liked the idea of Chloe finally leaving the school. After all this, she finally left, and I was going to be jumping up and down just like Marinette, but somehow, just like Adrian does with Marinette, I somehow feel bad for her. I feel stupid for saying that, but it's the truth. Especially when we find out how good of friends Adrian and Chloe are. Not to mention Chloe herself does have another one of her actual decent moments and breaks down in front of Ladybug, and Ladybug actually tries to be supportive and not be snarky like Marinette was earlier that day. And it's nice to see Queen Bee actually be a hero for once. Get it? Be a hero? I know. Terrible puns, but just let me have my terrible puns, okay? But yeah, this episode was quite underwhelming. It's okay. It was cool to see Chloe try to be somewhat of a hero for once, and she does end up saving all of Paris, but at the same time, I don't know. This really did feel like a filler episode, because literally the next 2 episodes are the season finale, so this one just felt like it was one thrown in there for the sake of time. So, yeah, Final Verdict is 6. I was not really impressed with this episode, and I can definitely see why it's not on Christie's top 10 list, even though I don't think it is, right? Sorry, I forgot my handy-dandy binder to double-check that information, as the paper flies everywhere. Stay. There we go. Yeah, it's not on our list. Oh wait, yes it is, number 9. Darn it. Sorry, Christy, not gonna be on my top 10. Sorry, just no, not happening. 6 out of 10, nothing more, decent episode, moving on. And now for me to say a little bit about Syren, because, like I said, apparently this episode, well, my original review of this episode got pulled, so I'll keep this one short and sweet. I like that they introduced new abilities for the Miraculous. I think Syren's design is cool. I think Kim is a good catalyst. Like, you can tell he obviously doesn't mean to sadden this girl that tries to hit on him. He is a doofus, but you can't really be mad at him because you know he means well. And that works to the advantage here. But again, Syren's a really cool design. I like how they actually had all of Paris underwater, which was a really nice change of pace. And then, of course, we get to see our first version of these elemental tikis. Well, not tikis, kwamis, sorry. These elemental kwamis. Starting with Aqua, Ladybug, and Cat Noir. And Aqua Ladybug especially is really cool. I love the way they did her hair, especially with those red ribbons. And I love the texture they put on her design, almost like a coral reef. And then the blue flippers really just perfectly cap it off. And then, like I said, with Stalactite, Cat Noir, Aqua Cat Noir isn't really nothing to write home about either. He has a little bit of that same texture and the black flippers, but that's really about it. Again, I feel like they're really getting lazy with Cat Noir's elemental designs. I feel like they could do more with it. But I don't know. Maybe that's just me. But as for the episode itself, 7 out of 10. It's a pretty good episode. It's a pretty important and vital episode. And it's enjoyable enough. It's entertaining. I enjoy it. It's a good episode. I have fun with it. Well, tomorrow's going to be nuts. Not only because of the bunch of reviews I gotta do for my second channel, but also because we're starting Heroes Day. And Christy specifically requested, well, not requested, recommended, that I do this in 2 separate videos, because according to her, it ends on a pretty vital cliffhanger in the first part, so, you know, keep you in suspense, so to speak. So, yeah, tomorrow we'll tackle Heroes Day, and then we'll tackle Heroes Day Part 2 the day after that, and then we're done with Miraculous. For now, until next year when we cover Season 3. And yes, I will also give you guys my top 10 of the season after I finish reviewing Heroes Day Part 2. So that's what you have to look forward to. And then that's going to be all for Animation Station after that until April. What's April's theme month going to be? Well, Christy already knows. Christy, please don't spoil it in the comments. But let me just say you're going to enjoy it. And it's more of me taking care of unfinished business. I will reveal the actual month and the whole schedule for the month when I review Heroes Day Part 2. So, very last review, you'll get my review, my top 10 of the season, and the schedule for the next month going forward. So, yep, that's what you had to look forward to. But until then, thank you guys for watching. I'm Jack Small of Animation Station. Remember, Animation Station is your number one stop destination for anything and everything animation. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care.